So last week on Twitter, somebody that I follow that shares some really valuable content and knows a lot about the collaboration and team working space, Matt Ballantine, shared an interesting post that he had from an experience with some of his clients recently, where they're reflecting on helping people get the most out of Microsoft Teams and where that fits from a nature of project work point of view. And he has this really good definition and description of where modern collaboration platforms work, and he breaks it up into the types of teams that people are on between the interactions and the transactions that they have. And I'll link to his blog post in the notes below, and you should definitely check it out. And where he thinks that there's a sweet spot for teams is within the project delivery side of things, so the transactional nature of project work, and then teams that you're on that sit outside that would be fulfilled by others. So he breaks it down into things like service delivery, so delivering an ongoing service to the people that you provide your product or your service to, client or supplier relationships, and the sort of soft, more relationship nature of that really. And then from a non-day job point of view, committees and decision making, and then communities and networking and things that you do on not a daily basis. So I'd probably say to that, and I wanted to do a video on this just to address some of the other teams that he highlighted there, is that because Teams is the hub for teamwork and where you actually get all your work done with all the people that you work with, it's absolutely, I think, good for the projects that you work on. I have actually seen some good examples of it used in a service delivery context as well, because you can bring all the apps that you're using outside of Teams into that, and then Teams becomes this orbit and this funnel of all the information and the signals and things that are happening in your world into one place for everybody to work on. So an interesting thing with service delivery is if you're using an app like ServiceNow or Salesforce for serving your customers, you can bring all the things that are relevant from a ticket or an account record or an opportunity record perspective directly into Teams, and then it will prompt you when things happen in those other apps that are relevant to collaborate on and get insights from other people that you work with on a regular basis. And then on the client-supplier relationship point of view, we have examples of this modality that we use it all the time, where we have external teams set up where we bring our customers into that, and then we share content, have meetings with them in that secure team, share documents in there as well. So we're not emailing back documents left, right, and center, and we get versionitis. As I think somebody on Twitter, I can't remember her name now, but it was really good. It might have been on YouTube. It was on YouTube. We get all these documents going all over the place. So you can use it in a client and supplier relationship perspective as well. And that's, I think, the good thing about Teams is it is so malleable, and you can customize it and really fine tune it to the way you work from a team perspective. So we've got teams at Modality where we'll have deep work happening within a team, where there's lots of co-authoring happening on Word documents, PowerPoint documents, and then like other teams that we're just in there for communities and for information sharing perspectives, where we'll post up useful links, or we'll have tabs across the top of the channel for information that's relevant that we might only come into on every couple of weeks when we need that information, but we can dive in and out as we need to. So that's where Teams becomes this scaffold for different ways of team working, I think. So I hope that's helpful, gives a different perspective on things. Definitely check out Matt Ballantine's blog. He's got some really useful info there. Really, I would say, and some people detest the word thought leadership, but Matt Ballantine has a really good perspective on things, and it's really quite balanced, so check it out. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode of Digital Teamwork TV.